Welcome to Preppin' Peppers. I always start by giving these guys a really good rinse and wiping them down with some paper towel. Then I use one of those paper towels to steady my cutting board. My favorite method is to lay the pepper down and then to slice into it and keep rotating the pepper until you remove the entire outside. Then I just cut off the bottom. If any ribs need to be trimmed up, I'll do that as well, and then I start slicing. These are a little less than a ½ inch wide each. You can slice whatever size you like. The most important thing is to make sure that their size is consistent for even cooking. Strips are great for a stir fry or fajitas or even a crudité. But these are headed for the chili pot, so I'm dicing them. Since all of the strips are about the same size, it's really easy to turn them into a dice. I try to do this prep work well ahead of time whenever possible, because breaking up the tasks really helps with kitchen fatigue. Sometimes I make it more enjoyable by listening to some of my favorite music. Sometimes I get into the meditative zone of chopping. And sometimes I make videos. If you don't like the rolling method that I did with the red pepper, you can do this simple slicing method that I'm doing with the yellow pepper. I find that this method tends to take longer because I have to maneuver each of the smaller pieces instead of cutting slices off one big piece. I try to use as much of the pepper as I can, and then the rest minus the seeds ends up in compost. For the orange pepper, I'm going back to my favorite rolling method. Thanks for spending time in the kitchen with me. I hope you'll like and follow for more. And as always, happy eating.